All right, guys, in this training video, I'm going to break down for you how to avoid bad trades or bad breakouts using the new CC ORB and why the cheat code system is a great additional system to use with the CC ORB. So in this example here on Friday on gold, we can see we had a lot of choppiness, right? We had two areas of the market where there were breakouts, okay? Normally, if you didn't have the cheat code, you probably would have taken these breakouts because the overall trend is bullish on gold, right? But when you turn on the cheat code indicator, you can see that we had a cheat code sell signal. Now, like I always tell you guys, we have to respect the cheat code sell signal, right? And it's also imperative that you always look at the higher time frame to see what the higher time frame trend is telling you. So here's how you avoid bad breakout trades like this, okay? Now, you certainly could have taken the regular cheat code signals down here where it said cheat code buy. That would have been an opportunity for you to buy without the orb, okay, for that day. This would have been a nice buy for that day without the orb. But we just got into the market and you're only looking for breakouts. This is how you avoid bad trades. So we had a cheat price broke out, had a cheat code sell signal, okay? Let's go ahead and highlight that. Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, we can see that price is still extremely bullish here, okay? So we had a cheat code sell signal here. Price was outside of the band. That is a valid sell. When you get a higher time frames cheat code sell signal like we have here, you do not want to take these breakouts because price is going to reverse. Another thing, we are below the HMA here, okay? HMA, price is trading below it, meaning price is going to pull back. So these are trades you want to avoid because if you have a higher time frame cheat code sell signal and you have one on the 15-minute, price is going to reverse. So all this right now, what you're seeing on the higher time frame is indecision or price trying to decide when it's going to reverse to the downside, okay, or when it's going to pull back. So when I turn on the cheat code trend indicator, see we have a high probability spike. This is a bread and butter setup to sell gold, okay? So you don't want to be buying gold at this area of the market because price is going to pull back, okay? So going into next week, you're going to see gold drop, okay? But this is how you avoid those bad breakouts, okay? Now, depending on what type of scalper you are, if we go to the 5-minute, okay, if you go to the 5-minute, yeah, you could have taken this breakout. We had a breakout point here, huge candle close. You probably would have gotten in this area here and then price shot up, okay, for about 91 pips on gold, okay? So gold would have given you a nice amount of pips on this trade. But for me, since I trade off a 15-minute, I would not have taken this trade here, just simply because the higher time frame is telling us that price is going to reverse. So I would have waited until I had an opportunity to sell gold that day. Okay, let's go to a different pair real quick just to show you. Let's go to GU. All right, here's an example of GU where we had a breakout, right, around the 15-minute time frame. Price broke out, had a huge bullish candle close after the CC ORB. We had a cheat code sell signal, as you guys can see here. Now, again, like I always tell you guys, you have to respect the cheat code buy or sell signal because price is going to reverse. It's going to pull back, okay? So how do we know that this was just a pullback to continue higher? Well, we confirm this on the higher time frame. Okay, we go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to that area of the market. On a 1 hour time frame, where we have highlighted here, do you guys see a cheat code sell signal? No, there was no cheat code sell signal there. So that means that the higher time frame trend is still in play. That means price is going to continue to push up, right? We just broke the 47 moving average on the 1 hour time frame, and price continued to push up even higher. Okay, so this was a definite trade I would have stayed in and continued to hold that position, even though we had a cheat code sell signal on the 15-minute time frame, because that 15-minute time frame cheat code sell signal was just, as you guys can see here, was just a quick pullback right back to the ORB. We had a cheat code buy signal, then price shot to the moon. Okay, pullback to go higher, pullback to go higher, right? So this is why you need a system like this to help you avoid bad trades. Now, let's go ahead and delete this. The thing about the CC ORB and how you continually have winning trades is that you want to trade in the direction of the current trend. Okay, so again, the current trend is bullish. All right, we're only looking for breakouts to the upside. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. I have a line separated. These are line separators for the days. Okay, so let's take a look at this area here in the market. We are above the 47 moving average. We use that as our directional bias. Okay, so if we come to the market and we're above it, okay, that means we're looking for breakouts to the upside. Okay, we're looking for breakouts to the upside. This is how you avoid bad trades and stay in your winning trades. When we start going below the 47 moving average, we are looking for breakouts to the downside. Okay, breakout to the downside, breakout to the downside, price dropped. Okay, and when you're trading with the higher time frame trend like the 1 hour here, you can stay in the trade a lot longer. Okay, even though we had a breakout here, price pulled back, you could have taken that confirmation sale. All right, you would have experienced, even if you took the breakout here, right? We had a cheat code buy signal. I definitely would have gotten out of that trade. Let's take a look at this example real quick. Let me show you. What day was that? Monday, June 9th. Okay, so Monday, June 9th, we had this candle here. That was our breakout signal. Okay. How many pips did it drop from that low? Okay, 27 pips. Would have definitely taken that trade. Okay. You would have known to get out that trade when price hopped over the HMA here. Okay. When we close after the HMA, that would have been a signal for you to get out, or you would have got a cheat code buy signal. It would have been a signal for you to get out, because we had the same cheat code buy signal on the 1 hour time frame. Remember, if you have two time frames, the 15-minute and the 1 hour with a cheat code buy or sell signal, price is going to reverse like we did here. Okay, so price reversed, came up, consolidated a little bit, had a nice little, you dropped a little bit, came back up, then finally during the Asian session, price dropped off, and then eventually during London dropped off even more. Okay, so this is the trade you could have held that whole entire time until London session. Okay, so you don't always have to just scalp the market. Sometimes these can be long-term trades. They can turn into long-term trades. Let me show you an example of a long-term trade here on, I think it was Euro AUD. We had a nice breakout to the upside. Here it is right here. Okay. Euro AUD. Let me get rid of this. Right. Definitely would have taken this trade. The ORB, the CC ORB works best when price is trending. Okay. CC ORB works best when price is trending. So we can see that we are above the 47 moving average. Okay. 47 moving average is just king in my opinion. Okay. It's nothing better for trend. All right, so we had the 47 moving average here in blue, right? Price is above it, meaning we're bullish. We had a breakout to the upside. This first breakout failed. Okay, but this price just came back down to retest. Okay, depending on where your stop loss is at, it could have taken you out, but you had another opportunity to get back in. You had a confirmation buy, a cheat code buy signal. Our entry is on a confirmation buy, right? And then price shot up to the moon. Okay, price shot up to the moon here. And this is, I think this is Wednesday reversal. Yeah, so a Wednesday reversal day. Beautiful, beautiful setup here on Euro AUD. We had a nice amount of trades this week on Wednesday that broke out to the upside on that Wednesday reversal day. So there's a template to the market that you guys need to understand. And in order to get that template, please join my free Telegram group, guys, where I explain this weekly template. This way you guys will be able to understand the direction that you need to trade in early on in the week, because it's not the same throughout the week, right? First 2 days of the week, price is going to trend in the direction of the previous week. Then we get our Wednesday reversal, price reverses. And then usually Thursday we have a continuation. And then sometimes we get that Friday reversal back down. Okay. So that's how price works. But with this system, guys, it is truly amazing how you can take beautiful, beautiful trades, right? So again, what I look for when I get to the market, I'm simply looking for trades that are pairs that are trending. Okay, Euro NZD, we are above the 47 moving average. We had a breakout to the upside. Beautiful trade. Okay, remember, you want to look at the trend first. First question you want to ask yourself is, are we above or below the 47 moving average? Okay, you have to have a plan when you come to market. You cannot be taking random trades, and stop chasing trades. If price is already at a extreme high, like here, you don't want to buy at this area. You want to wait for price to pull back. Always wait for price to pull back. Even if it's a small pullback, you always want to wait for price to pull back to get into the market. What else do we have? Again, Euro AUD Wednesday. All these pairs, huge potential to the upside. Euro CAD Wednesday, huge potential to the upside, right? We are above the 47 moving average. We're going to take these breakout trades because price is going to break out to the upside. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Again, there's several different ways to trade this system. Okay, several different ways. And I'm going to be breaking this down in a series, because not every day is going to be a breakout trade, right? Sometimes you get a breakout and price will come back and retest the orb and then go higher. And then sometimes you'll get a breakout and it doesn't come back and retest. Okay. We just don't know what price is going to do. That's inevitable. Day like this, what day was this? Tuesday. Look at this Tuesday consolidation. Okay. No breakouts to the upside or to the downside through the New York session on Tuesday. Price, this was an indecision day. So this is a day we wouldn't have taken this trade, right? Would have stayed out of the market because price is consolidating. There was no breakout to the upside. Okay. There was no breakout to the downside. How do we know there was no breakout to the upside, right? So price broke up. You had a cheat code sell signal on the 15-minute time frame. What do? We go to with the 1 hour time frame to confirm that we have that cheat code sell signal. So let's go to the 1 hour real quick. Let's try to find this. What it was that? Okay, here on this candle, we had a breakout buy, but guess what? What happened? Price was outside of the band on the 1 hour time frame. Right? Even though you didn't get a cheat code sell signal, it didn't generate because it probably wasn't enough volume in the market. But still, this is a valid signal. Whenever price goes outside of the band, it could be a body, it could be a wick, whatever it is an indication for a reversal. And what did price do? Price reversed. Okay. So you always want to confirm it with a higher time frame. If you get a cheat code buy or sell signal on the 15-minute time frame, just confirm with the 1 hour, right? If there is a signal on the 1 hour, and then that's a breakout that you don't want to take. If there's not, then that is a breakout that you want to take. Okay. Hopefully you guys understand that and are able to decipher that. But again, we are killing the game with this. There's people who have doubled their accounts this past week just using the CC ORB. Okay. So that's one way to trade it. It's for the NASDAQ. Let's go back to the 15-minute. All right, so NASDAQ and our NDC pairs, when you get small breakouts like this, these small movement right here is going to be a nice profit. Whether you trade Forex or futures, it's still going to be a beautiful profit just on that small breakout there, especially on NASDAQ or Dow Jones, either or. Here on Dow Jones, what day was this? Wednesday. Okay. You had failed breakouts to the upside. What do we have here? Cheat code sell signal, cheat code sell signal. Okay. Now you could have taken these cheat code sell signals. Why? Why could we have taken it? Well, we could go to the 1 hour just to confirm what's going on. So let's go to the 1 hour. Here on the 1 hour time frame, what do we have on the 1 hour time frame? It's as big as a day, right? What does it say? Cheat code sell signal. So on that day, on Wednesday, you would have been looking to sell NASDAQ, not buy NASDAQ. Okay. This is the power of the cheat code. There's no other system out there like it that's going to help you to avoid bad trades, guys. Nothing else on the market is going to give you this. Okay. This is how you stay out of bad trades. And people have some type of gripe with indicators. I don't understand it. You don't know how to trade with indicators. You don't have a system. Okay. This is why we have a system. There's certain steps you need to take so you can be successful with your trading. If you're not taking these steps, you're not going to see consistent profitability. Okay. Back to the 15-minute time frame. Minute time frame, cheat code sell signal. Our entry are on these confirmation cells. Any of these confirmation cells we could have entered the market on, right? Then price melted down. That would have been the trade for the day. Okay. So again, there's two ways to trade or look for scalps in the market if you know what you're looking for. Okay. You have to know exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for breakout trades, then look for breakout trades that are going to be trending. So again, when we put on the CC ORB, we can see price is above the 47 moving average. So you were right to be looking for buy opportunities But again, we have to respect the cheat code buy or sell signals. You have to respect it because price is going to reverse. So now, all right, I'd like to interrupt this video, guys, to let you know about Hero FX. This is a broker, and they have a new account type called the Hero 10X account. It is 10 times better than any prop firm out there. Here's the reason why. Because what they do, you can instantly 10x your trading account. So if you put $100 into this broker, they're going to give you $1,000 of real trading capital. If you put $500 into this trading broker, they're going to give you $5,000 in trading capital. If you put $100,000 into this broker, they're going to give you $1 million in trading capital. Okay, you get this instantly. You can withdraw 24/7. My withdrawal came within minutes. I have a video on my YouTube that'll show you that I was able to make a withdrawal from this broker instantly. Another thing is that you keep 100% of the profits. And the only rule that they have is they have a static drawdown, which is 10% of the account. Okay. Now, again, there's no rules. You trade your way. There's no limits. There's no limits on news trading, weekend trading, lot sizes. You trade however you want to trade with no restrictions. Okay. This is a no-brainer because when you have more capital, that means you can trade with bigger lot sizes, and that means more and bigger profits. Okay. So again, if you want access to this broker, the link will be in the description below. In addition to that, when you sign up with this broker and deposit at least $100 into Hero FX, you'll be able to join the Consistent Trader Club, and you'll have access to the new CC ORB indicator. All right. So make sure you join today. I'll see you guys inside the group. All right. So this is why you need the whole entire cheat code system, because it's going to help you to avoid bad breakouts. Okay. It's going to help you avoid bad breakouts. If you didn't have the cheat code system, guys, you would have not known that price wasn't going to continue to break out. Okay. Unless you did your top-down analysis and we're really looking at the higher time frame, looking at the trend in the higher time frame. Okay. But again, using this system is going to help you to avoid those bad breakouts, and then use that to correct what you should be doing, right? So when we had the cheat code sell signal, we could have turned off the CC ORB and got prepared to take that reversal from the higher time frame, because the 1 hour time frame was telling us to sell. So we would have taken that sale and made a profit with Dow Jones, or I'm sorry, NASDAQ. Okay. Now, all right, guys, this system works for crypto also. So if you trade crypto, you can see that you can take these breakouts using the CC ORB. Okay. We're below it. All right. You can see that obviously price is bearish. We're below the 47 moving average. Price broke out to the downside here on Ethereum. That was on Thursday. Wednesday, all right, price was trending up on Tuesday going into Wednesday. We had a minor breakout, but we had a cheat code sell signal. Gotta respect it because it was on the higher time frame. Price reversed. Okay, so that was a reversal. And if we turn on the CC trend indicator, we're probably going to see a high probability spike for a reversal. Okay. So price was bullish on this side. When it got to Wednesday, we had a reversal back to the downside. Okay. Same thing on Bitcoin. You see the same exact scenario. What day was that? Tuesday. Price was trending up Tuesday. Had a little consolidation here on Tuesday. Well, really consolidated. This whole area of the market consolidated, right? We didn't get our reversal until Wednesday, when price dropped to the downside here on Bitcoin. Okay. So we had this first breakout signal, which was at 7:30 in the morning. Okay. It did not work. Why? Because on the higher time frame, it gave you a cheat code buy signal, or price was outside of the band. Price reversed, right? We had a shift, but later on That day, price dropped here on Bitcoin. Okay. So again, it works for Forex, cryptocurrency. We are developing one for stocks. And also there will be a dashboard coming. Okay. There will be a dashboard coming with this system. Again, this is truly game changing when it comes to breakouts, because you can easily make daily consistent profits. Okay. Simply being patient, waiting for your setup. Right now, the thing what makes this different is that it does not plot the 9:30 to 9:45 opening for the New York Stock Exchange. Right. It just plots the breakout for that day. So you can set your time to any time that you want. Okay. I set mine from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. So 5 a.m., the market, we have our opening price. And throughout the day, if you break out to the upside, depending on the trend, I'll take it to the upside. If you break out to the downside, depending on the trend, I'll take that to the downside. Okay. That's how the system works. Right. Simple, easy to understand. Again, if you want access to this, make sure you join the Consistent Trader Club. Okay. This is not a signal group. This is where you can ask questions about the CC ORB, get better clarification, better understanding, know how to trade, see people's results. This is a community where I want people to grow and to profit from. All right. So again, if you want access to this, just join the Consistent Trader Club and you can get access to this. All right. You can either pay the $197 or there's a free way when you join our brokers. All right. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next video.